Rich did everything the way he was supposed to. He finished high school, graduated from college, but he still was struggling. And his student loan payments were about to start kicking in, but nobody was hiring. He couldn't tell you how many times he heard that he was overqualified. He couldn't believe that that's what they were telling him. They just didn't want to hire him. But he was running out of patience, especially because during his sophomore year, his girlfriend had gotten pregnant with his daughter. So he wasn't just doing it for himself. He had to fend for all three of them. His girl worked, but as a man, he felt like it was his responsibility. He couldn't stomach the idea of his woman taking care of him and their baby girl. He had to make something work, but he was running out of options. And he couldn't borrow any more money from his parents. It was getting embarrassing. Every day he came home with no money and no job. It was getting harder and harder to look his woman in the eyes. And with every argument they had, he was feeling less and less like a man. And it was difficult just walking through his front door. He could see the look in his woman's eyes. She couldn't understand what it is to be a black man, what life was like, the struggle to prove that you were good enough, that you deserve a chance, that your color shouldn't matter at all, but it did. This wasn't how he thought things would be. All his good grades, being on the honor roll, getting his degree, none of it mattered. None of it. To them, he was just another black man walking the streets looking for a job, hoping that today would be different, that this interview would be the one. But time after time, he'd be met by disappointment, and he felt like running out and doing something illegal. Because if there's no jobs and no hope, what was the point?